What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the new LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle Owlery set 76430 with 364 pieces that retails for $44.99. So we have another piece here that goes along with our most detailed Hogwarts Castle build as it's supposed to be, although this doesn't really attach to it, but this is labeled as part of that collection, shown online to be with it, but it just doesn't really have anything that connects to it, so you can easily skip out on this if you are wanting to build that castle. But overall, it looks pretty cool here that we have the Owlery. I do believe this is the first time we are getting it in LEGO Harry Potter, but it looks pretty nice overall. So we have a nice tower design here, and of course a bunch of owls that go along with it, and some scenery down at the bottom. We get 3 characters of Argus Filch, Harry Potter, and Cho Chang, along with the different owls, and some of them are named owls, so that is pretty cool. But if we spin around the side, so we do have the indication that it is part of the most detailed Hogwarts castle there, and then we have the design on the back, so kind of showing what the interior is going to look like and some of the different features shown throughout it. And we get another collectible portrait there as well. So overall, looks pretty nice for this set. So let's go ahead and look at the actual set, but we'll start with the minifigs. So here we have our minifigures and owls. So we'll go and start with our minifigs. So first we get Harry Potter. Now this is supposed to be from Harry Potter in the Goblet of Fire when Harry asked Cho Chang to the Yule Ball. So we get Harry here looking how he is. So since it is from the 4th movie, he does have his longer hair at this point. So I love this hair design they gave him. Of course, with our normal Harry Potter face, so he's got a little smirk there. Of course, his circle glasses, bushy eyebrows, and his lightning scar there. And on the back of the head, we get more of an angry face. And then we get his outfit that he's wearing. So he has some like tan pants on, this dark brown jacket over the top of a gray hoodie, it looks like, and a little bit of red underneath for a shirt. Of course, comes with his brown wand as usual, and nice printing for that jacket or hood design, whatever. So that's pretty nice. And to go along with that, we get Cho Chang. So again, we see in the movie that they meet at the Owlery where Harry asks her, but then she says she's already going with someone else. But she looks good here as well. So we have Cho's face, so you can just tell it's a female because she has the little eyelashes, a little bit of lipstick around her lips. And then we have her hair, so she has her hair back in a ponytail, so it's there with a more worried face or sad face there on the back, of course, when she apologizes. Then we get a blue scarf around her neck, so that's pretty nice, that scarf piece attachment on there. Then we have her outfit, so she has this green jacket on top of like this dress, so get some like pink, light blue, yellow colors all running in through their stripe design down to she has some, like the skirting piece there with some blue pants or leggings on, so that's nice. Again, we get that little skirt piece to go along with her, and she has a lighter brown color of wand. And then we also get Argus Filch, which we don't see in the movie, like especially with the scene, but I do believe in the books that he is there and kind of yells at the kids for whatever reason. I forget what the thing is, but yeah, he yells at the kids, so he is in this scene as well. Of course, looks like Argus Filch with the older skin design, so all wrinkly face, big bushy gray eyebrows. Of course, he has like the skull, so longer hair on the side with the gray hair, and then barely any hair up top, so just a little bit of hair on his balding head. And he has, I guess, a weird smirk or something on his face there. He's angry in both forms, but both faces fit for Filch. And then he's got his all brown outfit on, so he's just got like this brown jacket on top of a vest piece. I like how it's got the belt around his waist, sort of cinching it up there with like an ascot design around his neck, and brown pants. And then he just comes with a broom, so a broom to be cleaning up the mess in the Owlery. And then, as I said, we get a bunch of owls, so we have a wide selection of owls. So our named owls, we have, of course, Hedwig, so just Harry's owl, all white out there. It looks pretty nice, same piece we've had multiple times before. Then we also get Pigwidgeon, which is new, so we get Ron's new owl, since Scabbers, turned out to be Peter Pettigrew, and he lost his pet, so he gets a new pet this year, and it is Pigwidgeon, which is this little, like, puffy owl, so it looks pretty nice. It looks like a little baby owl or something, so that's a nice little piece. And then we get some 3 other random owls, could be any other characters, multiple characters, like I know Malfoy's supposed to have an owl and stuff. So we get these other throughout. So we have this one that's like this reddish brown color, again with the open wings, much like Hedwig. So it looks pretty nice. I love like the eyebrow type designs and orange beak on that one. Then we get this owl again. I don't know different owl types or anything, but this is a nice common looking owl. It looks pretty nice there with this tan color. It looks nice for them. And then finally we get this other dark owl that's got the high points on and stuff. So it looks pretty cool there in this normal brown color. So we get that assortment of owls that we can put in the tower as well. So pretty cool to get our 3 minifigs and owls. Of course, it'd be nice to get more minifigs, but for the scene they're trying to recreate, it makes sense that we'd only have Harry and Cho. But like I said, then they took from the book, adding Filch in there as well. And then, of course, giving us owls is always cool to fill it up. So although it's not many, it's a nice selection for what we get. And then we get the tower itself. Of course, this is a nice big tower, so this is going to stand out on anything. And of course, it's hard to really see up top with the colors, but there is some white colored pieces up top since it's supposed to be snow covered, since there is snow over everything. So we'll start at the bottom here where we do have some rock work. So since the Owlery is set up on like a rock. Now, I do believe in the book the Owlery is supposed to be a part of Hogwarts Castle, but as we see in the movies, they sort of set it off to the side. So we have the stairs going up, so from the ground level where we do have some green design here for grass. So we get the stairs that go up into the Owlery, and then I like how we have the rock work all around the side. So we get the molded rock pieces and then a little bit of rock work and stuff all around the side, and some snow thrown in there as well. So we get whites, on top of the plants there, some white on the ground. Of course, some snow dripping down with icicle-like designs. And of course, here we have a little railing that goes around. And on the bottom here, we start to go underneath, so in the lower levels. So we do also get a tree off to the side again with some white snow on top of the plants. They're using those new fern pieces. So we get an archway that leads in, and then similar on this other side as well. So we do get stairs that come down to this side, a little archway over here as well, which in that archway we do have a little rat. So we have a rat, so probably for the owls to feed on. We get another spider, so probably each set's going to have a spider hidden somewhere. And down in the lower area, of course, it says in the Owlery that the lower level, so I don't know if it's supposed to be this level, the main level, or even down here, that the ground is covered with like owl poop and mice skeletons and all sorts of stuff from the owls. So that's probably what Filch is cleaning up. But down here at the bottom, we do have this little rotating section that has different stuff for it. So here we have Ilops owl treats, so food for the owls, so it just looks like little cookies there. We have a perch down here, which I know from the pictures, it showed that Pigwidgeon goes down here on that, but you can put any of the owls down there. Then we have this, I assume it's just supposed to be like a water bath, so the owls can get water and wash their feathers and everything, so just some water. And then a cage of some sort, which I know in some of the pictures it showed you put the rat in there, so it's sitting there, it's like a caged rat. But I'm sure like the owls could go in there as well if they need like, to transfer the owls. It could just be an owl cage of some sort. And then it's pretty just hollow all the way around in there that allows this to spin around. So nice little functions down here with some extra little features and stuff at the bottom, like I said, with the owl treats and stuff. That is all pretty cool. Then we go to our main level. So we have our main level here. Again, snow everywhere. So we get the white with the icicles dripping down. So we have a statue with an owl on it. So a nice statue color. So technically we get another owl, but it's supposed to be a statue in this form. So we have that there. And then we have the different levels, which each level, doesn't have like a different floor or whatever. You could easily stick a character on each level along with the owls. So we have the different perches just outside the windows, so we can put owls all the way through this. Nice outwork design stuff. So of course it is in this more creamish tan color, but we do have some of this orangish tan or nougat, whatever it's called, kind of spread throughout as well. Just to add a little bit of more pop of color and like brick design of it. But up on this next floor, again, we just get these perches, so we have these like arch designs here. Of course, we do have a letter sitting here, so someone wants to send a letter out, but it's still snow covered and has the icicles down. And we have this design on the back, which I don't know if it's supposed to be anything. I do know with those, that's obviously how these like brick pieces are designed on the front, but I don't know if it's supposed to serve any specific detail. Go up to the next level, pretty much exactly the same. So again, another archway with the icicles dripping down and another letter sitting up there, all the way till we get to the top, which the top does have some detail. So we get like some lighting up here, so lighting in the top of the tower, another perch design or something. You can set any of the owls up in there, and then we get some details for the outside of the building. So we get this little design on the side, which I just like the little like handheld pieces they put in there, so it adds this nice little like rigid design on it. Of course, the little section out here for characters could stand if it had enough room. Just a nice little piece at the top, going all the way to the top of the towers that I said does have some white up there covered in snow. But then also with this set, that's also where we get our hidden picture or portrait. So we get this lady, so that's a different picture this time. So I don't know who it's supposed to be or anything, but just a sleeping lady there with a blue outfit on. So that is pretty nice. So that's really all there is for the Owlery. Like there's not much to it design wise or anything. Like I said, it's pretty simple, basic, which for the price of $45, isn't too bad, but it is a nice tall tower. Like you can see if it fits in my hand there, just how tall it is. So that's going to be nice. But like I said, it doesn't really show it connects to anything, since, well, obviously the Owlery is sort of set off in the distance beyond Hogwarts, so it's not really going to connect. But it does, I thought, maybe still have like connection pieces down at the bottom like the boathouse did to connect onto the larger Hogwarts build. But overall though, I do like the design. Of course, they sort of skimped out, made it small. We get fewer minifigures and everything, but I still think it carries off the look. We get the owls and nice design of the tall tower and everything, so it fits pretty well. But let me go and put some owls in here just to sort of populate it. So there I put the owls in. So we have Hedwig and that one brown owl, and then we have Pigwidgeon and that darker brown owl on that side. Oh, and with that darker brown owl all the way in the top there, sitting in that perch as well. So just kind of put some of the owls in there. And like I said, you need to put some characters in around here to give them letters to drop off to fly to their family or wherever the letters need to go. So overall, it's a pretty cool design. Like I said, pretty basic, not a whole lot to it, but for what it is, it looks pretty decent. Like I said, it would have been nice to get more minifigures with this set, but since it's supposed to recreate a specific scene, you know, it makes sense we only get certain minifigs because there's no other characters in that scene. Pretty nice for what we got, pretty simple and relatively cheap, so not a bad set overall. But let me know your opinions on the set down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.